I look like a vampire with this lighting. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and this is my second ever video, and it's going to be about how to get rid of acne, and I am going to tell you what I have done, which is just literally one thing that I've done to get rid of acne forever, and that's the type of acne that I was fighting for 9 years straight, I'm warning you. This morning I just discovered that I literally have only 3 things in my skincare that I apply daily. It's my morning skincare routine and the same products I apply in my evening skincare routine, or none at all. So I use a face wash for my face, I use sun protection, and I also use a moisturizer, lightweight moisturizer for every day. I don't have any morning moisturizers or nighttime moisturizers. It's just literally this one universal moisturizer that I use. If you're interested in that, I will let you know in my next video. Let me know in the comments down below. And it was just so interesting for me to compare myself to myself 9 years ago, when I used to have so many products, so many face products. I used to take so many pills. Well, obviously not all of the pills at the same period, but I started using these commercialized medications to get rid of acne, such as Clearasil and other things, Garnier. I can't remember because it was like 9 years ago. None of them helped. I tried each one of them, whatever the, all of the popular ones. I've tried each one of them. I was trying them for a few months, and then if they were helping, they would have helped for like a month or two, and then the breakouts would come back even if I've kept using them. So I've just ended up changing, trying out so many of these over-the-counter store face care products, and then I have, obviously none of them helped, so my mom took me to, sorry, my card was full, so I had to get rid of some files. I know I had to buy some more memory cards and a spare battery, as this is going to be my kind of full-time thing to do soon. But yeah, sorry about that. Where did I stop? Yes, so then my mother took me to see a doctor, skincare therapist, that then prescribed me some common antibiotics. I do not remember the exact name of antibiotics. I tried about 3 or 4 pills in total. So it's like you're trying out this one pill, then you give it some time, and if it doesn't work, you try another one out, And so I had 4 of those in total. And I've also visited countless amount of skincare therapists, beauty technicians, lots of salons to do these, and the list will follow later, to do these. And these are antibiotics that I obviously used externally on my face. And these are what I was taking orally. These are just the categories of what I did take internally. Fast forward 5 years, none of them helped, unfortunately. And I mean, my acne, my breakouts did kind of get better. Oh, I forgot to mention that from my forehead, my puberty acne have moved down to my cheeks, sides of my cheeks. Then it all moved down to my chin, and then eventually it was all over my face. That kept going on for about 5 years, me trying out all these things to get rid of acne, and until the moment my mother took me to her skincare doctor, to the skincare special hospital, where the hospital's called Skincare Hospital. So she's like a serious doctor that deals with skin. She has countless PhDs in skin research and everything. So she's looked at my face and she was like, wow, this is the time when she needs to start taking raw Accutane or Accutane. These are the type of pills that's supposed to help you getting rid of acne for good, but they also had very strong side effects. such as not being able to conceive for like a year, or having intense mood swings. I started taking Roaccutane, 15 milligrams a day. I don't know why she decided to give me such a low dose. I now think maybe she should have given me bloody 50 to try with, and then it would have been, maybe I would have been done in a few months. But then I don't know. I trust her. She's a doctor. She's decided to go with a lower dose, but she told me to take it for a longer period. So I think I was on it for like 6 months. My skin did get better. It did get better, but it was not perfect at all. I was still breaking out all over my face, but the amount of my breakouts have reduced in half. But they were still breaking out. I was still breaking out. So I've decided to go off of it. Yeah. And I just decided that nothing's helping me. And then I met this guy. I met this guy who then became my husband later. And when we started living together, I decided to go vegetarian because my husband was vegetarian back then for a few years already. So I've decided to go veggie because it was easier for us to cook for both of us. It was easier for me to cook for both of us or for him to cook for both of us when I wasn't home. And I was veggie for about a few months, and then I started noticing that my breakouts are not as like vulgarly inflamed. I did not get these like cysts, my skin was calmer, like a storm with waves. So it was like the waves were not like tsunami kind of waves, if that makes sense. That's what was going on with my skin. The waves were more of a sway waves. So it was calmer. The skin got calmer. I think it's my hormones started like kind of balancing themselves out. So I was like, all right, I see some improvement. Maybe I should give it a few more months. I did not have an intention to do that to get rid of acne. I had zero clue it would help me acne. I did try not having dairy, this common advice, cut dairy and sugar to obviously see skin improvements, but it did not help. So I was like, why not? Why limit yourself? But with eliminating the meat from my diet, it actually started helping me. So I was like, okay, all right. I see the results. Let me give it a few more months to then see if it actually the meat that was making the difference. About 6 months later, since I first switched to being veggie, my breakouts were gone. I was literally left with some scarring. Well, not some scarring, but major scarring. And that scarring, interestingly, healed in a few months. Because I know some girls that have dealt with scarring for years. And mine was just gone. Mine were gone in a few months. I think it's because my blood started maybe circulating faster. My veins started clearing up because I was not eating meat. Before that, I was like a heavy meat consumer. How you start, how you have breakfast with ham and eggs, and then you have lunch, and for lunch you have like turkey sandwich, for instance, and then for dinner you have like chicken breast and, I don't know, mashed potatoes, something like that, which is considered normal. But now, since I have not been eating meat, I now think it was an abnormal amount of meat for me to handle. And so, yeah, this is it. This is what I do to get rid of acne, guys. I'm now acne-free, I'm antibiotics-free, I'm bloody drugs-free, I'm these horrible creams that were used to dry out my skin's free. I'm everything free. And I'm so glad. And bear in mind though, I still drink alcohol, I still have sugar, I just eat as normal, but just vegetarian. Obviously, it might not work for all of you, but I think it's worth giving a try rather than, destroying your body with all these antibiotics and pills and all these drugs and creams and everything. All these, let's just call it chemicals. If you want to know my theory on this, like why I think stopping the meat consumption helped me eliminate acne forever, is that maybe because modern meat is full of antibiotics and hormones for these animals to like survive in the conditions they are for mass production, and maybe that's why, because you know when you have acne, it's always like your hormones are out of whack, they're imbalanced or unbalanced, I don't know. And by eating the meat that's been injected with even more hormones and more antibiotics, your hormones, I think, will even get more out of balance. So I think you're just worsening the situation. But I don't know how it works with organic meat, because organic meat still does cause acne, but not as bad of a breakout as, you know, as like normal non-organic meat that I used to eat. So that's my theory on that. So maybe don't just decide, oh, let me just start eating organic meat and then my breakouts will go. Maybe they will for you, but I think if you want to get rid of it for good, you want your hormones, you give your hormones a chance to balance themselves out, maybe don't eat any meat for the first few months. It takes time for your body to adapt and change, and let alone improve. This is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me till the end. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any videos that I upload, I'm intending to upload a video every week, maybe every Wednesday, every Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe I will then move on to twice a week. This is my second ever video, as I said, so your support would be much appreciated. If you don't want to miss out on the videos I upload, hit that bell button, I think, yeah. Hit the bell button so you never miss any. And I hope that you will get rid of acne forever. Bye.